So we got users, user 1, user 2, user 3, and they are the website visitors. And they are requesting website access. That is called a web request. So you got two things. The web server will have two things. The one is like the file servers and the other one is the database. XAMPP is a box. It got A indicates Apache, M indicates MySQL, P indicates a Perl programming, the other P indicates PHP. And you may ask me, what is X? X is nothing but any operating system. It is compatible with multiple operating. Data definition language is nothing but it is like a creating or like a structure, creating a table. That is your data definition language. Table now. I'm going to create a table. I'll write a login table. Here's my notepad. I got my ID, which is an auto increment. Auto increment in the sense, no need to give anything, automatically it will get incremented. Automatically it will get incremented. I got the name, username, I got the password column. Hi, welcome to WikiTechie and Cashew Infotech. After so many days, I'm going to give a great session on Mysql. This is one of the powerful database used in open source world. With the PHP, it is highly like interactive databases. Okay, like after so many days, I'm meeting you people because I got typhoid fever and I couldn't create any videos for the past 20 days. I'm really like tired. Okay, anyway, like I'll try to give a best video today on Mysql. Are you ready? So before that, like this is my WikiTechie channel. Okay, so we got lots of technical videos in it. If you are interested, just go and watch it. Anyway, like this is my channel WikiTechie. Like if you like love this video, like just click that subscribe button and click that bell symbol and click all notifications, so that every week minimum of 3 videos I'm putting it on English and also in Tamil languages, so that you won't miss any videos. So just subscribe it and support us and share to your friends also. Yeah, before that, like if you want to learn Mysql tutorial, like just go to my website wikitechie.com/tutorial. You are able to see all my technical tutorials which may be useful to you. Okay, let's move on to the database basics. So like you should understand the database. Database is nothing but I got a website, I connected to somewhere to store the data. That is where your database comes into the picture. Okay, so let's talk about a small historical information about how the database and how the applications are created. Considering we got users, it's my picture, man. So we got users, user 1, user 2, user 3, and they are the website visitors. And they are requesting website access. That is called a web request. The user is accessing the website. Obviously, the websites are available in internet. Okay, so the users will be like sending like I got my gmail.com, I'm giving my username and password, so that is your user 1, and user 2 will be giving the username and password, and everyone will be sending the web request to the website, and everything is via the internet. Via the internet, the web request is moving up. Okay, so the user is accessing the website via the internet. Yes. Yes, like see, thing is like if you talk about like via the internet, we need the server. Okay, obviously like the websites are located in the server and they call it as a web server. So in the web server, all the data and everything gets stored. So over here, so this is the web server. The web server, like for example, you may ask me a question like, yes, what is web server, sir? For example, there are a lot of web hosting companies. The typical example is GoDaddy. GoDaddy is one of the powerful like a web hosting company where they will host our website. I created a website. I went to Google. Hey GoDaddy, just can I put my website in your server? Yes, I need to pay rent to them. I can put my website and it is exposed in internet. The server which is exposed, which is registered in World Wide Web, is called as web server. And the concept is called a web hosting. The web server will have two things. The one thing is like storing the files, your HTML, JavaScript, CSS files. And over here, we got the data which is stored in the databases. Okay, so you got two things. The web server will have two things. The one is like the file servers and the other one is the database servers. Okay, so like we need to pay money, or we need to pay the rent for getting the file server to put our website, and to store the data we need the database. For that we need to pay some money. That's why like this is create like your front end and back end starter creator. So the web page where I can see something, I'll be putting my username and password. That is called your front end. And the data is stored somewhere and they call it as back end. And between the front end and a back end, so I got my gmail.com login page. That is your front end. And you got the data somewhere stored. Okay, that data storage is your back end. And between the front end and back end, we need some connectivity. We need some connectivity that is called as database connectivity. The one technology which is Microsoft company, they designed the front end with a .NET. And you got your SQL server. Okay, that is the database from Microsoft. And the connectivity between the .NET and SQL server is SQL Server Database Connector. And to host the website, you need the web server. The software used in the web server is called as a Microsoft Internet Information Services. Okay, so we got your Microsoft IaaS. So that is the box. That is the web server. Inside it, I can put my web pages and everything, and it will take care of processing. Many users are accessing the web server where my Microsoft Internet Information Service is hosted. So the web server for .NET technology is Microsoft IaaS, and the connector uses SQL Server Database Connector. The other one is the products from Oracle Corporation. You got your front end as Java and the back end as Oracle. And the connectivity between these two people is Oracle database connectivity. Okay, and the server used is Tomcat. Tomcat is one of the powerful server used by Java to create and host your websites. And the next one, which is very, very famous, nothing but your open source technology, like Apache Foundation. That is your PHP with the MySQL. And the connectivity, so PHP is here, MySQL is here. The connectivity between these two people are MySQL database connectivity. And the web server where this website is hosted is called Apache. Microsoft is Microsoft IaaS. For Java, it's Tomcat. And for open source, it's Apache. So these are the web servers. Maybe like in my future video, like I'll talk about web server in detail. Okay, maybe like I'll be talking about web server also here itself, I guess. Let's yes. Now, if you talk about the database, MySQL, there are a variety of operations available. Selecting the data, inserting the data, update the data, delete the data, and everything can be done on the databases. Okay, so that MySQL or any database, any database will have a box called databases, and this box will have lots and lots of tables. Okay, and the tables will have their rows and data. Okay, so here is a database. So your database is there to control the database. Database is a raw data, and to manage the raw data we need a powerful guy. And the powerful guy is called a database management system. Database management system will take care of storing the data, retrieving the data, administer it, creating the reports, executing the queries, and secure the data. Everything is controlled via the database management system. And if you talk about database, what it got, sir, it's got a lot of raw data, man. Got values, facts, raw informations, statistic informations. Okay, and so as I told you, you got the database. This database is controlled by the person called a database management DBMS. Now I got the database here. Okay, so I got the database, and this database will have lots and lots of tables. You can see products, customer, orders. You got lots and lots of tables. A database will have tables. And if you talk about tables, what it got the tables? The tables will have rows and columns. So it will have lots and lots of rows and columns. This is the tables which I tried to explain it, and it got lots and lots of rows and columns. This is a table, and this table will have lots and lots of rows and columns. So this is your columns and this is your rows. So this is a table where it got the rows and columns. So this is your row and this is your columns. Good. Okay, and these operations in creating the data, inserting the data, updating the data, selecting the data, and this can be done with the person called, which I told you before, that is called database management system. So it will take care of selecting, inserting, updating, and deleting the data. So obviously, like to make this process, so I got the front end, sir. I got an email in inbox. I want to delete it. It is deleted in the database. So there should be an intermediate person that is called a connector. So connecting your front end and the back end, that is called as connector. Okay, you got the connector. Okay, so which I explain it, SQL Server database connectivity, as like a Oracle database connector, and you got your MySQL database connector and other stuffs. Anyway, so now it's time for me to explain you further on this DBMS concepts. Yeah, before going ahead up with my the next level of things, I want to tell you a great thing. Like, hope you enjoyed my video here, like which is uploaded to the YouTube. And before that, like I want to tell you the great thing. Like we created lots and lots of 3D animated technological concepts on all kind of departments, for all kind of departments. You got ethical hacking, Python with the machine learning and data science, Java, Android programming, web designing, cloud computing with AWS, DevOps, big data, mechanical 3D designings, IoT, and we got robotics and other stuffs. So all the trainings will be in 3D animated with a 90% offer cost, and apart from that, you'll get the recognized certificate. The languages will be in English and Tamil, and it is completely 3D based live classes with 100% practical stuffs. We got 10 days and 20 days of programs, maybe 1 month and 2 month program also. If you're really interested, here is a registration link. Just go and check it out, or you can contact our contact number. There is a special web designing course which covers HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, MySQL, and AngularJS. We are guiding you to create the entire website, at least 2 to 3 websites in one course. You can be a freelancer. You can be an entrepreneur. I'm guiding the people to do this kind of courses. Apart from that, like we got a specialized course on ethical hacking, Python, machine learning, and data science, which is highly advanced, a 4-bundle package, which I recently launched with the 3D based certificates and projects. Everything is given, and here is a contact number. If you are interested, you can contact. And like you may ask me, like, sir, what company your company is Kashiv Infotech? So the first thing is like I'm giving career guidance. Sir, I don't have a job, sir. I lost my job, sir. I don't know what to do, sir. Please contact me. Treat me as a brother. Contact me. I'm giving career guidance and job guidance. Apart from that, our company, we are providing internships and in-plant training. We are giving mini projects, guiding finally project for the students, software development, and website creation. Okay, and if you are worried about like, sir, like I don't have a job, sir, what can I do, sir? I want to a career change, sir. I want to project in a software field, sir. I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to start a company, sir. There is a break in my career, sir. What can I do? The answer is very simple. Go for internships. Contact me. I'll surely guide you. We'll break the things. You will get job for sure. Treat me as a brother. You just contact me. I'll surely help you. Okay. It's time for me to enter into the open source world of Mysql. Are you ready? The first thing is like I'm going to talk about the XAMPP software. So XAMPP, what is this XAMPP, man? What is XAMPP? XAMPP is a box. XAMPP is a box. It got A indicates Apache, M indicates MySQL, P indicates a Perl programming, the other P indicates PHP. And you may ask me, what is X? X is nothing but any operating system. It is compatible with multiple operating system. There is another software called a WAMP, W-A-M-P, which is based out of Windows, and XAMPP is based out of any operating system. So this XAMPP software is a powerful box which got Apache is a web server, which I teased you before, MySQL database, Perl for scripting, FileZilla for transferring the files to the remote servers, for testing Mercury, and Tomcat is the web server. And I missed out PHP, man. Let's include the PHP here. Okay, we got PHP also. So these are the things available in the XAMPP software. Now, so I got the XAMPP software ready. In that I got the Apache. What is Apache, sir? As I told you, Apache is the web server. Web server in the sense it is a software used to run your websites. That is why it is called Apache. So if we talk about Apache, why we need this web server, sir? Multi-user handling. For handling multiple users, you need a powerful system, that is your Apache. Okay, over here session maintenance. Venkat is asking inbox, Arun is asking sent items, and this guy is asking like a login page, and this guy is asking drafts. Maintaining the session, give his inbox to him, gives his sent item to him. Session maintenance in multi-user handling. And which module you want, I will try to load it for you, man. Everything is done by Apache server, and whatever request, it's HTTP request coming, based on the request I will process it, and it will take care of security also, and compressing the data and decompressing. Everything can be controlled by the powerful server called Apache. See, I got a website, Venkat is accessing, it will work. If two people are accessing, the website can't understand. We need some person in the mediate, it's a broker kind of guy, to do all the process, and Apache is the broker guy. He will take care of maintaining the user, multi-user handling. That is how your Apache server works. I got the box XAMPP, and I'm talking about the Apache server. Inside the Apache server, we got what we got. We got your PHP. So PHP is the front-end technology. Front-end technology to load the data and for the users to handle it. It is a powerful server-side programming and used to create the front end. Okay, once again I'm telling you, till now what we discussed is I talked about the Apache server. I talked about the XAMPP box. Inside the XAMPP box we got the Apache server. Inside the Apache server we got the PHP. The PHP hypertext preprocessor language, and it is an open source front-end technology available free of cost, and is a cross-platform. Any operating system it will work. It is purely object-oriented programming. So OOPS concept is object-oriented, and here is the like a sample script of PHP I'm trying to show you, and it is considered as a general purpose scripting language also. That is how your PHP is. So till now what we have seen, XAMPP box, Apache box, inside PHP, obviously we got the next guy, MySQL. So now I'm going to talk about MySQL. The MySQL is the backend technology where the data will get stored. Okay, so over here I got the MySQL. If we talk about MySQL, obviously it is open source, we know it. Yeah, it is a free open source database and it supports the relational database management system. It supports relational database management system. And apart from that, it is a component of LAMP. What is LAMP, sir? LAMP is a closed powerful technology where you got LAMP Linux, Apache, MySQL and PHP. That is a package. That is a package. It is one of the component of LAMP. Reliable. Reliable in the sense that data is perfect. No changes. If Venkat is putting 10, 10 is there, man. Durable. So power cuts are 10 will be there. Don't worry. After power on, you will get the data. So reliable, durable, supporting relational database management system, and it is a cross-platform database. Works in Linux and also in Windows. Now let's talk about the database basics. Are you ready? So we are going to talk about further digging into the databases related to your MySQL, and I'll show you some implementation of MySQL in the latest. Yes, the first one is SQL. SQL is nothing but structured query language. Creating a language which is enough structured, it will try to take some data, query, fetching the data. And you got four major things. The one is data define. I'm creating a house, create a house, alter the house and drop the house. And you got the data manipulation language where you are able to insert your room, update your room, delete your room, truncate your room. A big house, data definition, and a separate rooms, data manipulation. And I want to see how many rooms are there. I'm trying to retrieve the data and I want to give access that is granting. I don't want to give the access that is revoking. Everything can be done with this structured query languages. So here is the material I want to share with you. This is the one. Just go to kashavinfotech.com/mysql-training-in Chennai. Just go to this link. You are able to see all the MySQL interview questions and other things are available. So these are the frequent interview questions asked related to MySQL. You can use it and you can learn as much as you can. Okay? Anyway, please check this one. Just go to kashavinfo.com/mysql-training-in-Chennai. Just use this link and learn, take out the interview questions. Please do it fast. Okay, let's talk about the data definition languages. Data definition language is nothing but it is like a creating or like a structure, creating a table. That is your data definition language. For example, you are able to say create table name. What is the column you want and what is the data type? What is the column you want? What is the data type with comma separator? So this is an example. Create table student. I created a table with a name as varchar and age as integer and ID as integer. This is how you are able to define this structure. That is called as creating the data, creating the structure. So creating the structure is called as data definition languages. Now, I'll teach you how we can do some manipulations in it. So in data definition language, I created this structure, but sir, the query is working on the structure is good, but I want to alter the table, sir. So here is the code. So alter table name, add a column or modify the column name and what is the data type. You can see the student table which got name, age and ID. Now I got date of birth here. So alter table name, add column TOB date of birth and the data type is date time. You got the new column creator. I can create it. I can alter the table. In case like, sir, I don't want this table, so can I drop it, sir? Remove it? Yes, you can do it. And that is part of your data definition language. And the typical like a query which we are going to use is drop. The drop statement. So drop statement will take care of removing the table. So here is the one, drop table name, and this one will delete the table. Drop table student. The table is here, gone. So the table is gets removed. So this is how you are able to use the drop statement. Now like we have seen till now, we have seen about the data definition languages. It's time for me to explain about the next level of languages. Maybe like I'm going to talk about the data manipulation language, and I don't know, because I prepared this content before like ages. So the queries working on the data. So till now we have seen the queries working on the structure. Now I'm going to talk about the queries working on the data in the structure. Here is the statement. So we have seen student table is created, right? Yes. So in the student table, I'm trying to insert the data. Search into table name. What is the column you want? Specify the column names, values, and what is the value 1 for the column 1, value 2 for column 2, or something like that. So I don't know to specify the column. Yeah, you can do it. Insert into table. You can specify the column, bracket, name, comma, age, comma, ID, or no need. Values, Venkat, 25 age, and the ID is 1. So this is how you are able to insert the data. Okay, so we have seen how to create a table, how we can alter the table, how we can drop the table, and now we have seen like how to insert the data into the table. So obviously, sir, I've inserted the data, sir, but the problem is like I want to update the data, sir. Is it possible? Yes. Now I'm going to show you like the concept of updating the data. We are going to see how we can update the data. So the command is update table name. You can see Venkat 25 1, Prishu 15 2, set age equal to 26, where ID is equal to 1. The 25 age I want to update into 26, man. So this 25 should become 26. That is the one I'm expecting. So I think it's getting changed. Looks good, man. It's 26. This is how the update will work. Update table set. What is the column? What is the new data? Where what is the column and what is the old data? Update event. It age equal to 26, where ID is equal to 1. Check for the ID is equal to 1 and change the age. This is how your update statement work. So till now we have seen creating, altering, dropping, inserting, updating. Now it's time for me to explain to delete the data. So over here I'm going to show you how you can delete the data. So now we are going to see about the deletion operation. Deleting the data. So delete from table name, where column name is equal to data. I want where ID is equal to 2. Delete from student where ID is equal to 2. So obviously this particular data. So this is how your delete statement will delete the rows. So this is how your delete statement works. Now this delete statement will be part of your data manipulation language. So till now we have seen data definition languages, and we have seen data manipulation languages? I think it's data retrieval. Yes, I'm going to talk about the data retrieval language. The queries working on the data which in the that is called your data retrieval language. And here is the select statement. Select is the one to fetch the data. Select star from so obviously select star from student will fetch you the data. So what are the data available? These are the two data available in the table. I'm trying to fetch both the data. But you may ask me a question. Sir, I want to have a selective select, sir. I want only a specific data, sir. Only id equal to 1 I want, or id equal to 2. In that case, you can go with the where statement. The select command with the where statement will fetch you a specific data. It is called as filtration. Select with the where class. So here is the one. Select star from table where column name is equal to select star from student where id is equal to 1. This is a whole table. Among that, I got only one data. This is how selecting a specific data using where class. So till now, we finished your data definition, data manipulation, data retrieval languages. What else we missed it out? So now we have to go over with your data controlling languages. Data control language is for security. The query is working on data security on the structure. That is called as data control language. The one thing which I'm trying to teach you is your grant. The grant privileges on the table from user. The privilege can be select, insert, update data, something like that. Grant select on the table from Asha is the user and this is the local host is the server. Hey, in this server, for Asha, grant the access to select the data from the student table. So Asha is the person, she is given a grant access on the table to fetch it, to insert, to update, to delete, to create anything you want. So this is how your grant statement works. So once if I give a grant, obviously we'll have a revoking. Now I'm going to talk about how the revoking option is going to work in your data control languages. Yes, your data control language with revoke option. So the same command, same query with a revoke. Revoke privileges on from the user. So revoke select on student. Granting it, revoke it. I don't want to give. So revoke select on student from Asha at localhost. Localhost is the server. Asha is the user. She don't have access to the table to fetch the data. She don't have access. That is called as revoking. So till now we have seen all the data related commands. Let's talk about the MySQL basics further. And I need to show you something practically to you. Okay, so here is the practical part. So as I told you, this is my XAMPP control panel server. This is my XAMPP. Over here, you got the Apache and you got your MySQL. I'm clicking allow access and you got your MySQL database. To start MySQL also, that's good, man. And over there is an admin button. I'm clicking the admin button to enter into the actual admin panel. Yes, this is my localhost PHP my admin. This is the localhost. The server is 127.0.0.1. This is a local computer. I'm going to create a database. Clicking the database, I'm going to create a database. The database name is venkat_temp_db. I'm going to this, sir, I want to create a Chinese, I want to store Chinese related stuff, Croatian, sir, Czechoslovakia, Danish. Iceland, Hungarian, you got law. It supports all kind of language data to be stored. But I'm giving a general because I'm going to store only English data. So by default, it's there. So the database is created. The server database is created. Now I'm going to create a table. I need to create a table. So the table name is a tbl underscore student. So I created a table now. So I'm going to create a table. Write a login table. Here's my notepad. I got my ID, which is an auto increment. Auto increment in the sense, no need to give anything. Automatically, it will get incremented. Automatically, it will get incremented. I got the name, username. I got the password column. I got the name as one column. It is a varchar of 100 characters enough. A variable character is a string. Variable character is nothing but invariably string. So varchar of username is 10, password is 10. I'm giving a phone number, mobile, with varchar of 10 once again because 10 numbers will be there. I think it's enough. 2, 3, 5. 5 columns. Enough, I guess. I got the table with the 5 columns. Sir, you told like create table under MySQL got a superb UI friendly things, no need to write any query. It will take care of writing the query. So auto increment ID, auto increment I've done. I got the name column and it should be a varchar and I'm giving it as 100. 30, name is enough, 30, enough. I got my username. I got the password. Is varchar once again. Is 20, enough, 20 is enough, 20, too much, enough, okay. Password 20, for safer side I'm giving it. I got my mobile, the varchar of 10. Good. So like scrolling to the right, you are able to see a go button, like it, a save button, that's it, your table is created now. That's awesome, man. Your table is created with this is a table. You can see server name, database name, and table ID, name, username, password. Everything's ready. So you may ask me a question, sir. You didn't teach any SQL, sir. No SQL. Come on. MySQL makes our life really simple and easy. Like I'm going to show you how to insert the data. We are going to write query, insert into table. It's going to be real interesting now. So here is the insert button over there. Just click it. It is an auto increment, so no need to give any data. So I'm going to give the data. Venkat. I got you my username. Like a username I gave, and I got my password. Password is given. I got my mobile number. No need to write this insert into table values and all. It will automatically do the process for you. The data is inserted. You can see the query is generated, insert into table, ID, name, username, and values. Everything is done. Everything is done. So the data is inserted. So it's MySQL is a most friendly software and database. So no need to write anything. Everything is automated. That is the major advantage of MySQL. Okay, so you got the data inserted. You can see the data is inserted here. This is how you can insert the data at a very faster rate. Yes. Now, like I'm going to talk about your searching. Select star from table. You're going to write in a query. We got a friendly button over there to do some searching option. Over there, you can see the search option is there. So just click it and you can give the data. I'm searching for VEN, sir. So VEN is not there because it's a like operator. You should have a percentage, something like that. So like, percentage. So you got a lot of options to search for the keyword. So I'll select this like percentage and percentage VEN. So whatever VE starts, just give the data. Yes, you got the data here. This is how we can search. We can search the data, and this is the query. The query is automatically generated and don't want to write any query. That is a major advantage of MySQL. Yes, now if you want, like I'll try to insert another data here so that let me check it out whether I'm getting the data. Praveen, so the name is Praveen and the username I gave and password are given. So I gave it's my office number. Yeah, I'll click this go button, like the data is inserted. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Like I'll go to the browse. Yes, two data is here. That is good. I want to edit it, update. I'm trying to show you how to update the data. The password I want to update it, sir. Go update table, set password equal to Praveen where table login ID is equal to 2. So this is the one I explained it before, but it is automatically generated. It's automatically generated. Now I'm going to search. So I'm going to search for VEN. It is not like operator, man. You can have like percentage. Yeah, this is the one. We can use it and you can check it out. Okay, this is how you can search and also you can update the data. Sir, at least teach me delete query, sir. Delete is easiest one when compared to the other things. I got the data here. I want to delete it. Just click it. The query is generated and clicking OK button, deleted. Everything becomes real simple in MySQL. Okay, once if I click it, the data is deleted. This is how your delete operation will work. Yes, it's time for me to say goodbye to people. Like we got, if you're looking for internships, if you are looking for courses, if you're looking for projects, you can contact me at any time. Here is my website. My contact numbers are here. WhatsApp numbers are given. And apart from that, like this is the MySQL course link available in my company. Web design links, web design trainings, internships, everything is there. If you're really interested, you can contact us. We provide online internships and courses and direct internship at my Chennai office. Okay, if you're really interested, you just contact us. And I request you people to share about this video to your friends. Make this technology a grand success and help us to promote our channel also. And you can join with me to learn as much as you can. So this is the time for me to say goodbye to you. Thank you from Venkat. And here are some of the courses which I'm teaching currently now. If you're really interested, you can contact us and inform your friends also. Tata. Thank you.